Hey guys, today I should be spending all my time working on the comics. For the Note Mouse ones, I've got all the scripts written. I just need to ink and a sketch, ink, colour and all that. It would take a day, 2 days probably. I'm going to sketch them all today and do the All Over the House ones later. But I'm really, really restless. I need to get out of the house because I need to exercise. I've managed to lose half a stone in the last couple of weeks due to regular exercise. I don't want to give that up. And also, it's just one of those days where I just feel like I need to get out and have a walk before I can clear my head and get on with the work. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to walk into town. Probably not going to do an awful lot while I'm there. Just have a walk out and get some exercise. So let's get to it. Okay guys, a bit of an update on what happened yesterday with regard to going to that event and no one answering the door. After I recorded the piece on yesterday's vlog, the person who didn't answer the door did phone me up and apologised, said they just hadn't heard the door, which is fair enough. And I'm in two minds about whether I should have put that. I was in two minds yesterday whether I should have put it in the vlog or not, but it is an event that happened, and yeah, so I did, but I don't want anyone to get the wrong impression. I wasn't calling anyone out. I was just, at that point in the day, I was quite upset because, for obvious reasons, given that this has happened to me in the past on purpose, I was a little bit upset, so I thought I'd leave it in just as a record of things that happened. But I wasn't trying to call anyone out and hope that no one took it that way. According to the site, we've got a secret society of supervillain artists involved. No one told me about it. I used to be the kind of person who didn't like to go outside and just wander around without a purpose. I always needed a purpose in life. But today's dawned on me that actually I kind of like it these days. I just like to be able to say I've had the exercise of going out and having a look around town, even when there's actually nothing to do. Although today I did do one thing. Picked up some batteries for something that I'm going to show you on another vlog, probably tomorrow when I've got some time, because it's fun. But it needed batteries. I bought it a couple of days ago and forgot to get the batteries for it, but now I have them, so look out for that tomorrow, maybe Tuesday. It's going to be a fun little excursion, let's put it that way. But anyway, it's been a while now, I've had a bit of exercise. I'm going to go home and get the comics done, and that's going to be a lot of fun. And there we are, we're back up with the first Not Mouse comic in far too long. It looks like it was August when the last one went up, and it's just, things got on top of me and everything ended up falling apart for the schedule. But I'm glad to have it back because, my goodness, comics are my first love. You might think it's games because of the games that I've got on the walls, but the first one is comics. I haven't made and completed a game since 1992, maybe 1993. I have made and completed over 1,000, coming up on 2,000 comics over that time. So you get the idea that, yeah, comics are my main love. And I'm just so happy to be back on schedule with Not Mouse. I've got all of the house to make in the morning, but because I've got the sketching done and the layouts done and the lettering done for Not Mouse, it means that it's very quick to put those together now, because inking, colouring and putting the speech bubbles onto things doesn't take a huge amount of time. I could probably do the whole of the Not Mouse ones for the rest of the week in Monday morning if I had time, but it'll probably end up being Tuesday morning when I do it, or well, one on Monday evening so that the Tuesday one goes up and then the rest on the Tuesday. That's how I'm planning to do it. All of the house, always more complex. The characters are more difficult to draw because I don't have as much practice. I've been doing Not Mouse for 20 years, got a lot of practice. Characters are more difficult to draw, the backgrounds are more difficult to draw. Not Mouse has a very simple style. It's meant to be very simplistic to look at because it's based on older kids' stuff, basically. It's like the Mr. Men or the Beano, things like that. The simple style with bright colours, because that's what kids get drawn to, and that's what it was supposed to look. It's supposed to look like a kid's thing, even though it's actually not. It's more of a general audience's thing. But Not Mouse is different to All of Us, is what I'm saying. And as a result, All of Us takes a lot more time. It takes an hour and a half to 2 hours to get everything done for the average simple All Over the House. So I'll be doing those during the week, but Not Mouse back on schedule. I'm very happy with that. Anyway, while I was down in town earlier on, I did mention that I picked up a couple of games, and I thought I'd just have a quick look at those because it's not much. Basically, Game has a 3-for-2 deal on at the moment, so I thought, well, I've been looking at one of these for a while, and that one I've been looking at is Doctor Who Return to Earth. I've got a really good copy here. There were 3 options available, and I went for the one with the best looking case, so I'm going to have a bit of fun with that later on. And I thought, well, it is 3-for-2, so what else do I want? Well, I wanted Metroid Prime 3, because I've got the original Metroid Prime on the GameCube up there, and I want to see how the trilogy ends. So I've got the third one. I haven't got the second one. They didn't have it. I would have picked it up in this offer if they'd had it, but they didn't. So instead I got Star Wars The Force Unleashed. I keep calling it The Force Awakens, which is why I had that jump cut there. But yeah, Force Unleashed. Not sure about this one. I don't know much about it, but you never know. I've got Jedi Knight and things like that, so I'm going to give it a try. But yeah, everything's here with all of them. So whoever's had them in the past has kept an awful lot of care with them. So I'm very happy to have these. I'm going to go and test them out when I have a minute. But it is just past midnight now. I'm trying to get back into a regular sleep schedule because for some reason I'm sleeping in a lot. I think it might be the change in the light levels and the seasons and all that, but oh, it's affecting me badly. So I want to try and get back on track with that so I can get back to a proper working schedule. But that's pretty much it for today. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you tomorrow. Because right now I'm off to have a hot chocolate and a bit of a chat with my wife, maybe cuddle the cat, and then I'm off to bed. See you later.